last few possessions.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Henderson. Al Jefferson grabs the miss. Jefferson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Henderson with the screen for Wall. Henderson with a screen on Walker. Gortat misses.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Lance Stephenson, the all-time leading scorer in the history of high school basketball in New York State. And that's something when you consider, Clark, the great players who came before him.
Yeah, to be at the top of that list says a lot about his high school career. He actually led Lincoln High School to an unprecedented 4 straight city basketball championships. There's a reason his nickname is Born Ready.
And that one's good by Henderson.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Charlotte in the lead. Washington making some changes. Bradley Beal's checked in for Pierce. And then subbed in for John Wall. And then for Charlotte, Biyombo is checked in for Jefferson. Henderson comes in for Lance Stephenson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Walker. And again, the Hornets missing. The Wizards have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And it's Beal in the corner. Plenty of space. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
There's a screen. Roberts passes to Vonleh. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Vonleh's got his first points in this one.
A nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kevin, Al Jefferson, a veteran leader, and he's changed the Hornets locker room. A former coach, Doc Rivers, said, you know the people in your life who just bring sunshine? That's Al. He brings it wherever he goes. And guys, Big Al said of his young teammates, I don't talk much, but they really wanted to listen.
Doris, just an easygoing guy. Great presence. Thank you.
And the generous spirit, too, Kevin, is Al Jefferson. I mean, in Utah, he never hesitated to mentor their young guys.
Leans inside, and he drops that one in. Vonleh's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Beal gets a screen from Henderson. Beal dishes to Henderson. Kicks to Beal. Shoots from 12. And Washington again with the bucket.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And Roberts kicks to Henderson. Dishes to Vonleh. The feed now to Biyombo. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Henderson. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Still went down, but with no defense anywhere near him, he might as well just go straight up. No need to fade away.
For the Wizards, Humphries comes in. The Wizards have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And Wall kicks to Miller. Now here's Wall. 13 points in the game. Here's Pierce. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Stephenson. Cannot hit. Back in. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
This was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Walker runs the point with Stephenson flanking him. Zeller and Johnson are the bigs. And it's Henderson in at the small forward. Wall up top, guarded by Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Humphries has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Wizards. Hornets trail by 3. Stevenson kicks to Jefferson. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Henderson, no one around him. Misses off the left iron.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Wall against Stevenson. Wall passes to Webster. It's Pierce on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Little turnaround. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Charlotte shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Stevenson dishes to Walker. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Kemba Walker, quick, got great handle on the ball. He's a blur in transition. And what I like about him, he's always looking to push the tempo for easy baskets, and he's tough, not afraid of the moment.
Gortat's checked in for the Wizards. Nene comes in for Martell Webster. Lonley's checked in for Charlotte. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Gerald Henderson. And Nene with the basket on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
The baseline J. And again, it's Nene. And it's a 6-point Washington lead. And Walker tough to stay in front of, but yet Clark, he's become a great finisher around the rim.
Well, you know, you have to be able to do that at his size. He's listed at 6'1", which I think is really generous. He's more 5'10"-ish, 5'11". And he understands that's an area that he has to continue to expand and add to be the potent offensive player he's capable of being. We've seen John Wall handling his business. 13 points and 7 assists. He's hitting field goals, 3-pointers, using all that range he's got in his arsenal.
Well, he's wearing down this defense. I mean, they have to follow him everywhere, so he is really making them work.
That's good from Wall.
Boy, still waiting for their first.
Put it behind you now. Get ready to go.
It's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. He hits both from the stripe.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
Vonleh setting the pick for Walker. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Vonleh. Back to Kidd-Gilchrist. Passes it to Jefferson. Stolen by Pierce. Wall up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. Pierce with a wide open look. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist here tonight. They set the pick. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yep, 2 turnovers in a row for them. That's a recipe for disaster.
Wizards leading by 8. Now Beal. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Nene. That one a little long. The Hornets shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. The 19-foot shot. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Beal. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Wizards lead.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Money's checked in for the Wizards. And And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them 3 points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. The dish now to Wall. Feeds to Henderson. And there's the pass to Nene. No good. Jefferson with some nice D. Hornets trail by 10. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Shot off the pick. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists here tonight.
His shooting has been so good today, and he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Gortat with a screen on Walker. All with it. He's picked up by Walker. Lets it go from 11. Wall. That's good. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Jefferson's shot is off, and it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Wall passes to Pierce. Walker against Wall. Clock at 6. And the defense didn't have possession. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Kemba Walker. That's his second.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. A statement victory for the Wizards.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And after trailing in this season series, tonight they avenged themselves, taking the final game of the year between these two teams, finishing at 2-2 against the Hornets.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for John Wall. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it firsthand with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition, and I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size. He can defend up to 3 or 4 positions on the court. You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but, you know, he reminds me a bit of a young Gerald Wallace type.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Shot by Roberts, no good. And here are the Wizards now. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Henderson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And again, the Hornets missing. And the miss. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark